Alrighty, fellers, welcome to SWGEmu. Bounty Hunter, Slicer, Master Commando. His name is Binge Drinker. Brought to you by Rigsby McGee. That is myself. Alright, so we have a terminal sliced, 118k. What I'm really looking for is the difficulty, 352. Acceptable, shuttle is here. I have a travel macro hotkeyed. All you have to do is create a macro, name it travel, pick your icon, /BO. And that's it. Hotkeyed in your key map options, under controls, and it makes life just a little bit more quick. Especially when you're on the grind, you're all about streamlining, trying to reduce your time doing this, that, or the other. Which is a big reason why I'm a bounty hunter to begin with. I was doing a lot of terminal missions out of Goontown and New Jack City. And I could make 1,000,000 credits within the 3-hour buff session. The medic buffs, and you know, whenever my entertainer buff ran out, I would just pop a couple of Visarion brandies. But you know, that's a burn. It's very intensive. You're constantly at the keyboard. No room for a break. I can't really mess around and watch Netflix or tab over to an alt, do some crafting, anything like that. So I had to find a different way, and I've been told that a slicing bounty hunter is a great way to make money and get attachments. Now, these attachments suck. These are from when I was grinding up. They're not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those 9 to 16 attachments that you get. Oosh, stupid. Let's call. We want to call a droid. And I don't appear to be calling one. Oh, never mind. Yep, alright. It's on its way. Start heading back into town. I like to run my missions through. I pick them up in Clanville, improved job market, way northwest Naboo. Oh, he went far away. We'll just go ahead and get to where we're going. Droid will catch up. And then I just head over to Kadara, because that Spynet operative, he's really easy to get to. Starport's right here when I get my probe up and going. I'm right here at the starport. I can get to anywhere I need. And look at him coming right on in. Not the fastest droids, but I tell you what, if you accidentally call one and you forget to put it away, they will follow you all over the planet. And if you leave the planet and come back, they'll still follow you, but you can no longer use them. The reason why I put 5 on there like that is not to like try and cheat or, you know, get to those extra ones in case the first attempt fails. I only fail 1 out of every 6-7 times. That's not the big deal. The big deal is when you're grouped with people grinding scout or they're master rangers on a contract for a crafter, and your system messages get bogged down with this, like what this person's doing right here. Harvesting. And it's really tedious to go through if you're not really paying attention or you're tabbing over to an alt. It's very tedious to go through all these and try and figure out what planet that your mark is on. So I go ahead, I do it 4 to 6 times. That way it'll pop up a few times and I don't have to spend so much time looking through. Alright, well, let's go over my setup real quick while we're waiting to find out. Alright, so Brawler, I got unarmed because I need it for the Commando and the Smuggler. Marksman, I'm a master for Commando and Bounty Hunter. Scout, I'm all the way up Exploration for Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter, I'm only going to do Investigation. I'm going to go ahead and do Investigation 4 because I have 3 extra points. Why not? And my mark has been located on Talus, but let's go ahead and go through the rest of my stuff. Now, I'm a Master Commando Bounty Hunter on this tune. I have a Master Pistolier. I'll post a couple videos with him later on. But I just want to do this one because this one is definitely going to be a lot more challenging. He's going to be a lot more squishier than the Pistolier. Which brings me to the next part, because I knew that I still got the dodge from the Pistolier tree. With this, I'm at, let's see here, dodge 10, 25, 40, 60, 80. And then also have 25 in my suit. So, really, I'm at 80. I'm at 105 dodge. And, of course, I eat piccata pie. Oops. Let's get ourselves a ticket. We'll go to Corellia, Coronet. So that was my greatest concern as I was grinding this guy up. I mean, obviously, lower level NPCs, they pretty much don't touch me, but these 352 difficulty missions, they'll slap you around. It's really that bleed. That bleed is a big deal. On my alt, who's the Master Pistolier, with the Desperado, he does no problem because he has the blind ability from bounty hunting pistols, and he's capped out in dodge from the Pistolier tree. Or not capped, but he has a lot. He has 130 with his suit. And then you add 54% of that with the piccata pie. With the blind on your enemy, he is literally untouchable. He gets a bleed maybe 1 out of every 50 missions that I've done on him, and never gets hurt. I'm getting really cocky about it. I'm going to post a video later on when I get the attachments for it. He's going to be running his bounty hunting missions in nothing but clothes. No armor, nothing like that. Maybe even not even med buffs, but we'll see without the armor on what my weapons do to my handbar. So, let's go to Talus. Derek, why not? Alright, oh, so we're way up here. That's gonna add it's gonna add another 5 minutes to the video right there. So the closest shuttle port is going to be Camino City, but afterwards we'll just go straight to the starport. And while we're here, let's go ahead and just buy a ticket back to Coronet, because we know we're going to come back. Just missed the shuttle. Stand around. Alright, so back through the setup again. Brawler, I got unarmed because I needed the Commando and the Smuggler. Marksman Master for both Commando and Bounty Hunter. Scout, Exploration all the way up. I love the 40 terrain negotiation. Bounty Hunter again. Bounty Hunter only getting investigation. Getting the 4. Got the skill points. F it. And then let's see here. Master Commando. Not worried about the damage, obviously, as a Commando with the flamethrower and running those fire bleeds. I am concerned with squishiness. I don't want to be a glass cannon. So, dodges worked out so well for me on my Pistolier, I went ahead and got the 80 dodge from this. So, let's see how that transfers over into my gear. And we're just going to look at the skill mods. Block, none, but I got plus 25 in my suit. Cover, plus 5, that must be from something biologically engineered on me, maybe in my backpack. Intimidate, plus 10 from my species bonus, plus another 25 in my suit. Again, species bonus and stun, another 25 from my suit. Dodge, 80, 25 in my suit to 105. Travel real quick. So yeah, I'm really trying to compensate for the lack of defense that you get. I mean, range damage mitigation, cool. That'll be really useful when the patch comes through that fixes the AI on these guys to start using ranged weapons. We'll see how that goes, but until then, I want to make money now, and I want a Commando that's a bounty hunter, so we'll see what we can do. And it sounds like my alt just leveled up on my other tab. Just running an AFK macro in one of the medical centers, getting a new buff bot. Because every once in a blue moon, I do walk into the medical centers. And you know what? There isn't a doctor in there. So, just getting a little bit more self-reliant. And helping out the people who don't have one for themselves. I'll keep them up and running in the background. Send me a tell. I'll give you a buff. You give me money. Cool. Alright, so I am actually out of seeker droids. So we'll call out a probe droid here once we get within about 1,000 meters of it. So yeah, that's my setup. I like Commando. Great damage. I love one-shotting the lower level NPCs. Makes life a lot easier for me. We got the dodge. We will see how that goes. As you can see, I've succeeded a couple times, but they've been iffy a couple times. So, got better food. Literally a buffet. I mean, look at this. I got my food for my ham, drinks for my ham, Breath of Heaven, Mandalorian wine, my spices, and then stat modifier foods. Except for this is a Verupticai. That's just like basically a heal. A one-time heal that just fucking pool buff. I use it as a heal. So long as I have 50 stomach space. But at first I like to leave, you know, a little breathing room in my food and drink just in case one handbar starts to get messed up on. I can, like, say if it's my health, I can pop a Wan and or some Garmori. If my action's getting messed up, I can pop some Kiwi. Can also get my Kerrigan going. Wagnerian Knape for my mind. And of course everyone knows this. This is probably the most popular drink in SWG. Visarion Brandy. Mind enhancement. And I always shop at Cliffy's. I mean, he's just always in stock. It's very easy. He's right outside of Theed. Very easy guy to buy my food from. I even have him waypointed food buffs whenever I need it. Negative 5447, 2964. Go there, get your buffs. Because I use a little bit of all these all the time. On the more expensive ones, like say the defense first knockdown food, I mean that only comes in a stack or one or two, and the price isn't changed on them. So it's obviously a pretty tough food to make, but when you get 103 defense first knockdown, you really don't have to worry about being knocked down anymore as much. Unless you're in PvP or something. I haven't even gotten into PvP yet. Alright, so we're actually within about 600 now. Let's take a stop. Let's call a droid. Oh. Actually, never mind. I think I see him right there on my radar. Yep, this is our mark. Now you see, we call that droid again because look, I'm still over 500 meters away from the original destination over there. But so we don't have a glitched out droid on this planet, can get annoying. We'll just go ahead and send him off. And he'll find him chasing my ass here in a minute or two. Get rid of the vehicle. Don't want it to get destroyed. Don't have an extra one on my data pad right now. Alright, so let's get fooded up. Let us pop some piccata pie to further exasperate the amount of dodge we have. Citrus snow for that accuracy. I do run. I am a kite commando, which is highly inaccurate, but it helps with not getting hit. And defense first intimidate, because again, we're a commando. We're not firing very often, so got to make the shots that we do pull off count. Alright, let's get started. And if you don't know this, you know it now. Use all of your abilities, because each one of them stacks their own fire bleed on this guy. You'll only see one buff, but if you sit there and you actually watch this guy, he'll tick off 4 times once all of your hits land. And just find a straight line to go in and go. Alright, we got dizzied and stunned. Don't mind the dizzy so much, but I do mind the stun because it, you know, makes you shoot not as fast. Oops. I really need to make a macro for those attacks. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But as you can see, so far so good. I got my straight line going, being chased. He's still landing a couple hits on me, but I'm getting more misses, it looks like, than I am hits. Yep, he's attacked me 5 times. He's missed at a rate of 60% thus far. Oh, now it just went to 50% hit rate. But he hasn't landed the bleed, and that's the big thing. That bleed on these guys is pretty gnarly. And that's really all I'm trying to avoid. Oh, and he just landed the bleed. This guy right here. So let's go ahead and eat some food to combat that bleed. And a drink might occur again. Where I'm at on my food and drinks. Alright, I'm pretty full up on my food and drinks. But we will pop a exoprotein wafer to knock off 23% of that damage. And I do have some space left over in my suit. I can still get a belt, and I have a socket or 2 available. So I think I'm going to get some combat bleeding defense. Or get it... Oops. Or get it bioengineered in my clothes. But I do like already having that defense for stun. That is a nice thing to have. And so it gets really dangerous, especially when that bleed's going and I don't have capped out dodge. So taking a hit when it's low like that, it could ruin my day. But as long as we just have a little bit there, I'm really not in too much risk of him death blowing me. And as you can see, man, this is why I do love the Commando. Look at that health bar. Black, 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 black. Oh yeah, and just, ooh, did you see that? Oh yeah! You're going down! You are just not meant for this world. And I will grimly predict your fate. Oh yeah, and my bleed's gone. Not a big deal. We're running in our straight line. Success. Where'd he go? I didn't loot from him, did I? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is something that I thought was gonna stop happening. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and I definitely didn't get paid for it. That's a bug. I think I'll just submit this one on the forums. Man. Ooh, no. Why? Why did it do that? Oh my god. Huh. Well, that was very anticlimactic of an ending. I usually like getting paid on my missions. So, I don't know. What did you guys see? There's obviously going to be some more veteran players than I. Again, I only started playing again since in March. Is that a Commando thing? Because that never happens on my Jihad Trandoshan, Durka Durka. He gets paid on every mission. And that's actually happened a few times now. I don't get what's going on with that. But I don't know. Yep, that's the Commando. That's how you get through a mission. Yeah. I'm just kind of fucked up in the head right now. I really don't like not getting paid and not being able to loot the person I just killed. Alright, guys. Well, that's a Commando Bounty Hunter. I'll post some videos of my Pistolier next. And I'll show you guys a little bit about that. A very, very common setup. Very well known. And very effective. Alright, y'all. Until next time.